Now the other thing, you also are into. I don't know if you're still doing. I see some snaps here and there. I don't know if it's just for personal use or the card thing.
Oh, painting.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I used to do a lot of plasti dipping. Plasti dip, for people who don't know, is paint. Once you spray it and it dries, once it dries, it turns into like a rubber coating.
Gotcha.
So first it was originally in just spray cans. People were spraying wheels or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But a company named Dip Your Car, shout out Dip Your Car.
Yeah.
They revolutionized that stuff. You can buy it in gallons. There's colors, there's pearls, there's everything. And I mean, I've painted quite a few cars with it. I mean, I have some stuff on my Instagram and on Facebook, but haven't really done it. I just haven't had time for it. But I try to get it, side jobs done on the weekend like that. Mm-hmm. But the most recent one was a truck. It's my wife's grandpa. His truck. He wanted us to paint it because the paint was faded and looked like it had multiple colors. And well, I mean, my dad is the one that helped me do it. I mean, had to sand that whole truck, and that one we painted with real paint. I mean, my dad likes to do the real paint stuff, and that's what the grandpa wanted. So hey, we got it done.
The whole old school. Shout out to your pops, man.
Hey, yeah. My dad's been painting since he was 13.
That's crazy.
But yeah, like I guess I get it from him. I mean, my dad been a mechanic, a boxer, a musician, and same thing. His dad was a mechanic, a musician, and his dad and his uncle, they trained them in boxing. I mean, all my uncles were also boxers and musicians, so I don't know. I mean, I don't box.
You don't box, but
I don't box, but I mean,
you can 3D print one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess I get it from them. I mean, my dad always told me my tata would always invent stuff. I don't know. He's like, hey, my dad made this, my dad made that. He didn't buy nothing. He made it himself and this and that. And yeah, I mean, the shop that's in his backyard still right now standing. He put it up. He put it up, and it's still there. Even after him, it's still there. So it's pretty cool.
That's dope.
Now, let's touch base on the music.
Damn.
Yes.
You said it runs in the family.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, from the Diaz to the Salazars, it's always been in our blood.
Oh, yeah.
At what age you said, you know what, I want to do music also?
I mean, I think I always wanted to do music. I mean, there's pictures of me holding an accordion with my dad. I think I was like 3 years old maybe, but I didn't actually like start picking up an instrument like myself till I was maybe like 7 or 8. And that was whenever I was around, my uncle, my tío Hando, he's the only one that I knew that had a drum set. So, and he had it over at my grandma's house. So whenever we'd go, I'd tell Angel, hey, let's go play your dad's drums. We go and we're over there, playing around with the drums until my dad actually got me my first drum set. I guess a local church they were getting rid of it, and my dad was like, how much? And they're like, well, give us $100. My dad gave him $100, and that was my first drum kit, and that's where I learned to play. I learned how to play with them, cumbias first.
Wait. We're not gonna skip it. One thing I've always noticed that stood out from this guy, besides being a badass drummer, is the one thing that always tripped me out is that he didn't wear shoes. He didn't wear shoes.
Oh, yeah.
What? Because he would come through right here, and he would, like, I had an electric drum set also, and this fool was like, all right, I'm ready. And then I'm like, well, okay. It was like, he's not wearing any shoes, bro.
No, it's because, I don't know. I guess, I've always had big feet. Like, they're not big, but I have wide feet. So when I would wear my shoes and I'd use the bass drum, I felt like my shoe would get stuck. I don't know if I was using it wrong, maybe. So I felt like my foot would get stuck when I would try to hit the pedal, and sometimes the mallet just wouldn't move. So I took my shoe off. And I felt way more comfortable without a shoe, and ever since then, I always played without a shoe.
I just thought he was gonna be like, you know what? It's just because I feel the music in my foot, and just
we'll go with that one. We'll go with that one. But yeah, no, it's just I always played without a shoe, and then
what other instruments, bro?
I
know you dabble in a lot.
Yeah, my best instrument is the drums. I've always played drums. I played drums since I was like 7 or 8. And then even then, around that time, I started picking up the bass. I'm not an expert on the bass, but I'm decent. I'm decent on the bass. And then I play a little bit of guitar. Again, not an expert on the guitar, but I play a little bit of guitar, a little bit of ukulele. I wish I played some like brass and stuff like that, but I want to pick up the saxophone. I mean, my tata played saxophone, and he was a damn good saxophone player. I mean, better than damn good. And that's something I want to pick up, but I haven't, you know. I got to make time for it.
Did you know his mouth's also an instrument? Pause. Because this fool can beatbox like no other fool I've met in real life. I don't know if he's going to be down to do it right now, but, I mean, if you are, cool. If not, no pressure. But do it!
He said, but do it!
Oh, thank you.
There was one recently, just an effect, dude, that you did, and I'm like, there's no way he's fucking doing that shit right now. I was looking for his phone. That shit. Get closer to the mic. Get closer to the mic.
What the fuck?
That is fucking unreal. Fucking lasers and shit. This motherfucker.
It's called a post snare.
Oh, this pants. I thought it was like the Mandalorian.
That sounded like a blaster.
Wow.
I've been randomly into beatboxing. I mean, I used to beatbox younger too, you know, just normal stuff. But
Yeah.
For some reason this year I got really into beatboxing, and I know a lot of big names now in beatboxing. I know what certain sounds are called, and I'm trying to practice. But it's like,
It's crazy.
it's just a fun hobby little thing to do. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do anything big with it, but I mean, it actually helps lay down tracks too. Sometimes, I mean,
Holy shit.
hey, MJ used to lay down tracks like that, beatboxing.
Yeah.
I can't beatbox like MJ, but
Well, I remember even from your phone, you would make beats. Just
yeah, GarageBand.
fuck, man. Like,
GarageBand.
it's crazy.
Yeah, GarageBand. At first, I was like, this is a stupid app.
Right?
Why? Like, it's pointless. And then once I started using it, I was like, damn, this is like Pro Tools on your phone. Like, it's maybe not as advanced as Pro Tools, but it gets the job done.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really need to do something, it gets the job done.
I was on the same boat. I was like, man, fuck this shit. Fucking GarageBand, you know? And then, I mean, I started tweaking shit, and I was like, oh, shit, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm fucking getting some good fucking sounds out of this shit.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So, I think...
Well, the track that I recorded for my wedding, for my first dance song, I recorded a cover of Perfect by Ed Sheeran. And that was a song me and my wife danced to. Well, there are some sounds and like that we needed, which was like violins and like certain other things. I was like, well, I don't play the violin. And I had my buddy, my buddy Aldo, shout out Aldo Beltran.
Yeah.
Amazing musician as well. I mean,
Shred big.
He's a music prodigy, that guy. No, but he helped me out with lay down some of the tracks too. But again, violins. I was like, where the hell am I gonna get violins? And I found violins on GarageBand. I recorded the little, the melody that it needed to be. We recorded it onto the track, and there it is. It's there.
Yeah.
I mean, GarageBand, it's a good program. It's a good
You
program.
still got to come back and do the remix.
The remix. It's probably going to be a reggae remix. I'm going to try to make a reggae remix.
Maybe this year. Next year? Next year, for sure.
Or maybe it'll be a live performance. I don't know.
Oh, shit. Speaking of Aldo, talk a little bit about the band you guys had, man. Like, shit, that takes me back. You guys fucking introduced me to music that I never really listened to, like Latin rock. Like, I've heard, the closest I heard was like Maná. That was it. But everyone's listened to Maná, right?
Yeah.
But you guys were like really in deep, and like your covers, I was like, fuck, that shit is bad ass.
Yeah, we played a little bit of Enanitos Verdes. We played a cover of a song from, I don't even know who the original artist is, but the artist that we covered was Panda, which is like a punk rock Latin band, and it was Amigo Vente Invito a una copa. Yeah, I know you guys know the song, but I don't remember the name of the song.
Yeah, me neither. You guys did Aha?
Oh, we did Aha, but we did the cover from Real Big Fish. Take On Me. We did Take On Me.
That was dope.
We did Beer from Real Big Fish. I mean, we did a lot of ska music. We did some reggae. We did some Sublime. We did Maná. We did Santana. We did Stray Cats. We did Stevie Ray Vaughan.
He said Stevie Ray Vaughan, Stray Cats. Oh, shit.
Oh,
man.
We were playing Guitar Hero at the time, and those songs came out on there. But, I mean, Aldo's really into them, too. I mean, he's been into Stevie Ray Vaughan. I mean, again, Aldo's a guitar player, so he's into Stevie Ray Vaughan, Steve Vai, Eric Clapton, Paul Gilbert, all those guys. So
Yeah.
I mean, we played Eric Clapton song. We played Cliffs of Dover, like once or twice, but we played it, and that thing was that was bad. We played Sublime. Man, I wish I had more brass because we had my brother Gilbert. Gilbert plays the trumpet, a damn good trumpet player. And when we were in high school, well, my band's name was Chaos, spelled with the K,
Yeah.
no H.
No H. Fuck the H.
Fuck you, H. Get out of here.
But yeah, my band was Chaos. It was me, my buddy Aldo, my buddy Jose Ocaño, my brother Gilbert, and my buddy Joe Miller. Joe Miller, badass saxophone player in our high school band, marching band. And we played some live songs that had horns in them, like Date Rape. Man, he nailed that saxophone solo, man. And when we played it, it was just, you know that feeling you get when you play something and it just nail it, like, yeah, it was. And then he played with, the Real Big Fish songs like Beer and Take on Me. So when we had him and my brother, it was awesome. I wish we had him for more because I think we only had him for like 2 gigs, and then he was like, you know what, I got other stuff I got to do.